For the first time in Lucknow is stadium. Giants finally getting a home game up again. Crowds can be one. At this venue though, it is one. Punjab Kings obviously only playing a little bit earlier on today.
Good batting lineup, Markram, Marsh, Kenty, Shardul can bat as well.
Top Shreyas Iyer, one of the batsmen. Jansen, Arshdeep, Chahal, Aishan, Wadira, Vinod and Brown.
To do the duties, Vinod Seshan, boys as well.
That the quick bowlers will enjoy.
Even covering the grass.
Keep him at Punjab. First home game. Not too often you get a lead outside the off-stump in T20. And that's generally what he'll do at the stumps, make your plays. Had some success as well again. He was not expecting that. Marco Jansen calls for it and grabs it. Taken by surprise was Mitch Marsh on his first delivery he faces from Arshdeep.
Well, that's a huge wicket early on for Punjab.
So far,
here before, so it's pretty familiar still.
Shots, we've kept him down, but there's been some good shots.
That's leg side. He's generally strong through that area, Aiden Markram, but there was just a moment where he might have been nervous.
Up in the air for a bit. And his heart would have been in his...
As he put that down, he hit that very hard, Aiden Markram. It's a little grimace on the face of both the bat.
Ball is in control.
This time around, the timing is good from Markram. He tried that shot a couple of times and finally gets it right.
Well, the ball before dropped.
Now he goes through the offside. That is magnificent. That's what you expect from Aiden Markram and what he has in his skill set.
Yes, that's what's happened. See, two back-to-back boundaries. The first ball,
Another one straight. A carbon copy of the previous one. This time around with the bowling of Ferguson.
Gorgeous shot, but in the slot.
Goes into the surface, changes the length, but Markram is wise to the change of length, and he hits his second six of the season.
My word, this is a good shot. The timing.
Ferguson hits back after being hit straight for 4 and then square for 6. He finds the stumps.
Well, there would have been just a little inward movement.
After a little partnership just started to develop, the Purana's only faced 4 balls.
And especially with Rishabh on strike. Sneak an extra over here in this. Ooh, extremely defensive there, Rishabh. This season, early. Straight to Yuzi Chahal. Gets him again, Maxwell. Rishabh Pant stint happens to be a very short one this evening. Number 5, but overran that one. And going back for the second. Plays it very fine. That's an extremely good shot. Exactly where he wanted to play it. It's way up in the bag though. Has hit it in the gap. Back-to-back boundaries. But this is another element of his batting. Is a behind square. Exactly for that. But he plays it all right. Times it all right for a maximum.
Well, you know what? If you're going to go at it, you better go.
Chahal doesn't get the support
from his colleague and concedes 4 straight away.
This
Beautiful.
Nicholas Pooran.
Bang! That's dominance. Best versus the best. And what? Hart. And Cotwell flies all the way for 6. Not awareness again from Pooran. So good. That's a 50-point. This over. Pooran. Missed time, miscued, and the fielder settles. Maxwell taking the catch. And that is a response from Chahal, the champion spinner.
This is a race.
Down the ground. There's a big empty gap at deep extra cover.
Now this season, obviously, you'll be hoping for much of the same. Was in decent form for Delhi. Oh dear, complete mix-up between the two.
Slightly too much. And this is how to get your eye in. Opens the shoulders, opens the face of the bat. Glorious square drive for 4.
Yes, what is it about?
Well,
but this is short, and it's been hammered away for 4 by Miller.
there's a few strengths, obviously, that David Miller has. He loves the shot.
All he's ever bowled, but he did get rid of the very... Short again, and hammered square. Has he picked the gap? Yes, he has. Pinpoint accuracy from Miller.
Not tossing it up.
Deck. Easily skidding on, that's a much better length. Oh, but it's not got one. Instead, Jansen's bowled a beauty, and the outside edge has flown through to the keeper. Punjab.
For some of the new batters, steps out first ball.
He's a 6-hitter.
Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has.
But
Might go
don't be
down
surprised.
as a dropped opportunity.
He's a
That's
pretty
an
nice
Angel
balls in
One Super 6 moment. Goes down the ground. That's a good hit. Opening up now, Badoni.
Badoni
Has found the gap.
with third up and point inside the circle. He didn't have to give it too much to be able to fight.
Goes across. Got enough on it and more. It's turning out to be a very good over for LSG. That is outrageous. That is incredible. How did he manage to play there? It was way outside off stump. It's difficult. Should be at least a couple here. Oh no, make that 4. Timing, placement, can't get better than that.
Well, it's over. It's changing things around big time for the home side. It's working.
That's a glorious hit. Or is it? No, it's Maxwell. For a moment I thought it's over long on, but it wasn't. Making good ground there, Maxwell, and reaching the ball. And LSG lose the wicket. Outside edge, straight to the fielder. Gets his revenge, Arshdeep.
That's nice bowling.
Slices it, won't carry. He's looking for again from Samach very early.
Be very keen to 172 from the 20.
Every aspect of the game to do so. So there's now
6. A little bit of shape to start as well.
Yes, also nice line.
What a shot this is. Very full, allowing the ball to swing. Shardul Thakur, but beautifully driven for 4.
It's a lovely shot, very good.
Short and helped down to the 3rd region. Has this gone all the way? I think he has. The arms raised aloft by the umpire. So back-to-back boundaries, a 4, now a maximum.
Oh, God.
Well played again. We've just seen it in the over before. And now Prabhsimran again just leans back, bends the knees and opens the face of the blade. Allows the ball to run over the short fielders down to that third area. This one's short, however, pulled away, down the ground, doesn't go all the way, one bounce into the advertising hoardings.
He picked a good spot in there was a deep midfield.
But this one's gone straight in the air. He did eye up that gap. Midon's coming round, takes the catch, no problem whatsoever. Shardul Thakur with the safe hands, and Punjab lose their first. It's brought Shreyas Iyer into the crease. He's finished with his...
Good fun because they are teammates with Ellie. What a shot. What a terrific shot this from Prabhsimran. Wonderful shot. Advancing down the pitch to somebody off Avesh Khan's pace. But he's bowling well within himself.
Goes square off the wicket. And will find the boundary.
This has been an excellent innings from Prabhsimran so far. He's just reined it in. His first game, he was just a bit too frantic, but not this inning.
In the gap. Enough to take it over mid-on and all the way to the boundary.
He's been very calculated in this inning so far, Prabhsimran. He's been very...
He's playing the field. Mid-on was inside, went over mid-on, or square legs inside, goes over square leg.
There's real trouble now for...
Oh, how do you stop? Goes switch it. Is there
anything that's slightly loose?
He's so good going over extra cover. He does that again, Shreyas Iyer. Pitch completely changed. That's audacious. How do you even define that shot?
Yeah, that had to have some pace.
The draft out as of now. Straight and powerful. Another boundary for Prabhsimran. He looks unstoppable.
Well, look at the footwork. There wasn't much air given.
That's short. Took his eyes off it. But the execution still good to take the ball for 6.
He got into position very quickly, didn't he? Or inside the...
Vish to continue. And he's welcomed with a big stroke once more. Will it go all the way? Fielder takes the catch and does the replay. Looked very good, but I'm sure the umpires will want to check, is this...
Little push. And enough of a push to get it down to the boundary for 4.
At first glance, this looks like an edge. But I wonder how much meaning's behind.
Magnificent use of the feet. Not much more effective use of the feet you will see.
This is...
That is such a good way to follow up the 6 straight down the ground. Knew probably there would be an adjustment from the bowler, and he still finds a way through. Just muscling that away, and what a catch as well. What a way to end the over. It's 143 for 2. Gorgeous. That is wonderful to watch. Easy on the eye.
That's poetry in motion, isn't it? Followed by that swag that he's got.
Smacked it. Oh, that sounds so good off the bat. An absolute cracker. That's gone a long way. 50 partnership.
You hit the nail on the head there, Nat. That sounded glorious.
back sixes, and they are motoring towards a big victory here in Lucknow.
What a reaction in the crowd. The king
using his feet magnificently. That's a demolition job at the moment in this over. Big change from the previous game for Shardul Thakur.
You know, this is really